Hi, my name's Mark Fenton, and today we're going to take a look at the Historic Docklands at Lydney Harbour in Gloucestershire. Also taking a 6 kilometre hike. Hello again everybody. Today we're going to be taking a walk around Lydney Harbour in Gloucestershire. Also taking a little stroll along the cliff top walk before returning back to the harbour. There seems to be quite a lot happening down at the harbour at the moment. Future developments of the harbour are currently in progress following a successful funding bid. New sculptures and information boards are being installed in 2022 with improved road access planned. By the riverside path there are 6 standing rocks. As you walk around the rocks you will see compass directions appear. As the letters on the rocks become aligned, you will then read the compass direction, and that's the direction in which you're looking. Looking on from the harbour, you can observe the power and the force of the River Severn and its estuary, which has the second highest tidal range in the world. These Lydney Harbour stones are not actually ancient and were not built by the Druids, but were sculpted by a local artist, David Yates. If you look through the holes, it's like a compass and it shows things on the opposite side of the estuary. The stones were repurposed for this installation after having been used to create an emergency flood dam when the dock lock gates collapsed back in 1997. I find myself drawn towards rivers, waterways and coastal paths. The power of water always amazes me. Looks like they've got a little bit of work to do to get the doors open on this one. The harbour, comprising of canal, docks and lime kiln, was built between 1813 and 1821. It's now a scheduled ancient monument and Grade 2 listed building, currently identified by Heritage England within their Heritage at Risk register. These projects sometimes sit around for a long time before any improvements are made. The good news is the 2.1 million Lydney Harbour regeneration project should go a long way to preserving its history. Hi there, the Lydney Harbour overlooking the estuary. It's quite something. At low tide you may be able to see the remains of barges in the mud. These were breached here and filled with rock to protect the riverbank from erosion, but now have been eroded away themselves. A new takeaway cafe opened in December 2001. There are toilets and a visitors hub that are also open during the same opening hours.
Now that's enough from me. I hope you enjoy exploring this special place. But please don't go near the water or down onto the rocks, and never dangerous rivers are involved.
Near the cafe area you'll find the starting point of a 3.42 kilometre walk signposted just next to some new steps. We're going to do a slight variation to this walk, as I want to check out a small section of the coastal path. Talking of paths, I thought I'd just run over a few of the common signs that you may come across while you're out on your hikes. These apply to both England and Wales. Firstly, and probably the most common, is the yellow arrow. This indicates a right-of-way footpath for walkers only. You may also come across a blue arrow. That's open for walkers, cyclists and horse riders. A plum-coloured arrow indicates walkers, cyclists, horse riders and horse-drawn vehicles. And lastly, the red arrow, possibly for danger, which is apt ready for walkers, as this byway is open for all of the above with addition of motor vehicles. It's simply called Byway Open to All Traffic, and abbreviated to BOAT. Yeah, you got it, boat, which is probably one of the only vehicles you won't see on this track. At least, let's hope not. You may also see similar signs, which are in the shape of an acorn. These normally indicate a long distance route, and they're called national trails. I don't know whether you can hear it, but the birds are going crackers here. One of the things to look out for if you're out on a hike, and certainly if you've got young children, are the big drops on the cliff edge here. Some of the viewpoints are fairly close to the edge, so just something to be aware of. Oh, well, this is a nice walk for me as opposed to a hike, so still resting the calf muscle that I pulled. It's a lovely walk through the wooded area, lots of bluebells, absolutely stunning. Nice and peaceful. For Bank Holiday Monday, I don't think I've seen anybody else on this path, so very nice. Back at the harbour, before we came up the steps, we saw a sign indicating a walk. This is where you'll turn left to carry on that walk. But we're going to carry on a little bit further, as I just want to take in a little bit more of the coastal path. The farmhouse has a stunning view of the estuary after clearing a section of the brush. Nice view. There's some nettles down here now, which is going to be in a bit of a It looks like they've used a bit of hardcore to repair the pathway to keep it open here. Let me just get a bit of a stop leaf on those stinging nettles. Make my leg green. Take the nip out of it a bit. Okay, so which way do we go from here? This looks like the main path. I'm guessing. We're on the right path. Right there, well, we're about 3 kilometres in. Run out of time for today down here at Lydney, so we're going to turn around and head back now. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a slightly different route back. The path we walked on was just on the other side of the bushes here. I think we're going to cut up over that way, over to Naas Lane. Beautiful. Whenever you hike and see some lovely views, just remember they change with the seasons. Now that is a lovely old building. It's been converted into a wedding barn for those who wish to take the plunge. Wow, and that looks like a bit of a haunted house to finish off today. Just at the end of the lane is where we started. The filming, however, is cut short. Guess who forgot the spare battery? Well, I enjoyed that little walk. Had some points of interest at the beginning and a little bit of history. I think it'd be worth coming back and revisiting once the development has been completed, just to take another look. See you at the next destination and we can hike it for hell.